Hey everyone, either welcome back or welcome to my channel. And in today's video, I actually want to talk about my biggest pet peeve with having IIH. So before I get too far into any more details, time for my intro. Back in 2018, I was diagnosed with IIH. IIH is short for idiopathic intracranial hypertension. In short, in IIH, there's an increased intracranial pressure without a known cause. IIH is known by two older names, pseudotumor cerebri, and benign intracranial hypertension. Living with IIH is very hard to explain to others, as it can be hard to tell when I'm not feeling well. My hope is that through these videos we can learn together and help make relationships better through a better understanding. I also hope to provide people living with IIH a community so they never feel like they are alone with this condition. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell down below so that you get updated about further videos. I upload new content every Monday and Thursday afternoon. Now, I actually have a couple of pet peeves about living with IIH, but I want to talk about one specifically today that I think is really important to talk about. And I think I'm able to talk about this now because I've actually lost weight myself. But my biggest pet peeve about living with IIH is how much weight is emphasized in the condition. There is a huge correlation with weight with this condition. Losing weight has definitely helped, but I don't think it's helped as much as what is promised. And one of the things that I kind of want to make a point about with this, I guess, is that with regards to the weight, if somebody who doesn't really know us very well happens to see that we have IIH and just looks it up, they could get a completely different impression of what the condition is like to live with based upon what is out there. I think that even doing just a quick Wikipedia search, if they were to happen to do that just to find out what IIH is, because it is something that pops up right away when you search IIH, it's idiopathic intracranial hypertension, pops up right away. And the Wikipedia site shows it as very highly well treated using weight. The reality of living with this condition, it's so much more than that when you actually live with the condition. And I can tell you that as somebody who's lost weight. Now, we'd have to see and know, I guess, why I have IIH, which is the whole problem with the word idiopathic. I mentioned that in a video that I just did last week. And so having the word idiopathic basically means we need more research done. I've stated that in many videos. It bothers me because I think it makes IIH seem like a fairly easy condition to get rid of or put into remission, when in reality, it's a very hard condition to deal with. It's very, very difficult to live with this condition. And it's a very frustrating condition to deal with because of the unpredictability of symptoms, because of the very intense headaches that come along with it. And it's not just headaches that you get often with this, it affects so much. Now, as I keep saying, and will keep emphasizing, and will never ever not make this known, losing weight is important. 100% agree. But making it sound as if it's so easy to get rid of IIH by saying that, well, if you just lose weight and everything is going to get significantly better, I think is a disservice to IIH patients everywhere. That's just my opinion. Anybody who's lost a significant amount of weight will tell you how difficult it can be to keep that weight off. I think too, the weight issue and how well you do with the condition depends on maybe why you have the condition, which is the problem in the first place. Like, it's hard to know exactly how to treat something when you don't know what causes it. So, I mean, I give them that, but it's just, this is something that I personally find very, very frustrating living with this condition. And people just don't understand this, that IIH is far more than just losing weight, and it doesn't always help 100%. If I could tell myself I was gonna get 80% back of what I had, which I believe it's pretty close, 75 to 80% of what I had, I would have been ecstatic a year ago, or even 2 years ago when I first started getting sick. Actually, we're getting into the point at this time of year where I was having the most trouble. It's March now. For some of us, losing weight does not do anything. It doesn't make things 100% better, but it can definitely make it more manageable. It's an overwhelming diagnosis process. I've been through it. The overall diagnosis process for me was 1, MRI, 2, full ophthalmology exam, 3, lumbar puncture. For me, it took 8 months total because my symptoms kept changing, and I didn't have headaches as a common symptom at the start that I really noticed. So at the start, I had double vision. I was getting headaches, but I thought they were due to the double vision, because when you have double vision and your brain's constantly trying to make everything single, you can obviously imagine how that would be making you have headaches. So I just thought any headaches were probably due to the double vision. So if you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. And as for now, that's it for today. Bye everyone.